people hate gentle parenting? Honestly, I think it's three big reasons.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, I was going to try to go live on Instagram, but whatever. Good morning. How are you doing? This is Luciana Turner, and I'm bringing you this morning's edition of Morning Tidbit. How are you doing? I am enjoying a cup of coffee this morning. I was at a conference this weekend, the Grace and Leap conference. It was an amazing conference, amazing experience. And I wanted to share a little bit of that this morning. This is actually the return to morning tidbits. I had taken a brief hiatus and I'm back. Had to get rested. And I wanted to share a little bit of highlights from the weekend. I wanted to share a little bit of what's coming up. And then we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled program. So, I was actually a speaker at the event. I spoke Saturday, but it was the first time I was at a Christian business conference. So I really didn't know what to expect. And I was mind blown. I did another video on my Facebook account talking about it. And it was just amazing being in the room with like minded women who were all purposeful in their intent. And that means a lot. When you're surrounded by people, individuals who are purposeful with their intent. So, as you're doing this entrepreneurial journey as a government contractor or just as general business, make sure that you surround yourself with individuals who are purposeful with their intent. It is very important. But the overarching theme for the weekend surrounded transformation. Good morning, everyone. As you join, please just let me know that you're here. You know how we were taught. When you enter the room, say hello. You greet everybody. So, the purpose or the overarching theme was transformation. And I would say that the overriding theme of the event was if you as an individual aren't transforming or aren't making sure that you are transforming, then your business suffers. You can't grow a business if you, as the owner, as the leader, as the director of the business, does not continue to grow. Because as the speaker who closed out the event said, you can't grow a business beyond your growth. And that was a powerful statement. There was an overarching theme around ensuring that you stay in proximity to not necessarily positive people, but ensuring you stay away from the negative. Amazingly enough, a lot of the people who were attending experienced adversity trying to get there, one form or another, sickness and family, last minute difficulties in business, etc. But everybody just persevered to get there. And that's a business theme as well. There are adversities that you're going to experience, setbacks, delayed decisions, and you have a choice. And that was a theme as well. You have to decide to decide. And that was a powerful statement that one of the speakers made on Friday. We always focused on making a decision, but a lot of people don't even decide to decide. They kind of like capitulate. I have a saying that you have to commit to the commitment. But this speaker just went there and said you have to decide to decide. And you have to decide to commit to commitment. That was, it sounds simplistic, but how many people don't even do that? So there's just some of the tidbits. I was a speaker on Saturday, and I spoke on how I won $1 million contract and then how I lost it. And, that was a very transparent moment for myself. That was the first time I ever spoke on that. And I will share bits of that talk throughout the week. But the most important lesson from losing that contract was I didn't lose it because I didn't have the capability to perform the work. I lost it because I didn't have a transformative mindset when it came to running and managing my team. And that was a earth-shattering experience for myself at that time. And then I'm also say it delayed my momentum because I didn't recover fast enough. And that was also a mindset. So I had to have a total renewing of the mind. I had to have a total mindset shifting in order to recover from that. So now that mistake I'll never make again. Now I'll make new ones, of course, but I will never make that mistake again. But there was a lot more to the talk than that. But that was just one key element I wanted to share today. I spoke on sharing confidential business information with just everybody willy-nilly. It surprises me how business owners just share information on social media all over the place that they should not be sharing with anyone. And no, you should be treating that confidentially. So it's just, I spoke about that. Good morning. Good morning. And so I'll be sharing tidbits of my talk, and with permission from some other speakers, I'll be sharing tidbits of their talk as well. I have to get their permission to do that before I do that. So, yes. So as the week goes on, I'll do that. I actually recorded the first episode of my podcast, Contractors Conversation, while I was there. But I was so excited, I forgot to post it. So we'll have a double episode of the podcast coming out this week. So look forward to that. I will make an announcement when both episodes post. So the first one is going to talk about getting into the mind of your customer. And the second one, I'm going to talk about certifications. I believe I crushed some feelings this weekend when I dropped the bomb about certifications. And in the podcast, I'm going to correct something I said. I said there was only one certification you need to get. There's actually two. And the second one you need to get if you want a concession at the airport. There's actually a certification you need to get a concession at the airport. Now, if you don't want to sell at the airport, don't worry about it. But the rest of my statement stands on certifications. And since everybody loves to talk about government certifications, we're going to talk about it. So look for those episodes to drop sometime today. So it's going to be a double episode of the podcast dropping today. So as we know, Tidbit, it's only about 10 to 15 minutes long. So, and we're reaching the 10-minute mark. So I'm going to close out with this. Stressed mind cannot create. That's my motto. So at some point today, take time to decompress. At lunch, before dinner, whenever it is. Go for a walk, read a book, Whatever you need to do to give your mind a break, a rest, to free flow. Because a stressed mind will never create. And with that, I will see you tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because you know I get up with the chickens, for another edition of Morning Tidbits. I will be bringing back a form of contractors chatter, so be on the lookout for that. I have a couple of books in the making. So there's a lot of exciting things in the works with the LT&A Consulting Group. And I will also have a masterclass that we will be talking about on tomorrow morning as well. So have a blessed and wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow morning.